So back up to the start, and this is a heat of the Temple, or second round of University 8. It's the California Berkeley men. We can see them there on the left of your picture, that distinctive blue and yellow we've come to know and love from the Bears of California, and they are racing the men from Drexel University, USA, who are lodging here. The Dragons, would you believe, is their adopted animal. They're lodging here in Henley, and your fellow Hamptonian and Stuart Drexel is keeping them company in this house. So in that house they're staying in. So Drexel University closest to us, and on the top of your picture it's the freshman from University of Cal Berkeley. So do you want to describe what freshman is for those of us?
They're just started in their university, but actually they've already come together pretty well as a crew, as you can see from this side shot here. And California on the far side in the dark blue shirts are really quite an aggressive rhythm. Look at the stroke man, he really sits up and gets a really long drive through. You can see how, looking at him in the far side stroke seat, the back of the boat there, facing the coxswain, you can see the rhythm being set there is phenomenal.
They've had a great season. We're now down at Fawley, the Bears, for the freshmen from University of Cal Berkeley. Their Varsity 8, of course, were the fastest University 8 in America, the Mike Tatey coach crew, and they dominated everyone. These guys won the Pac-12, that's the West Coast Championship. They got silver at the University Championships for the whole of the country, but they are an extremely strong crew and very, very favoured for this event. And you can see why, dominating a crew like Drexel.
Yeah, it almost looks like they're sitting on them at the moment. I think generally if you're in a race like this, you'd want to try to break away to get clear water if you're the crew in front. Gives you a feeling that you can relax a bit and stretch out. And here they're just letting them stay in touch, which means the Drexel crew behind can see, several of the guys in the front end of that crew can see the Californian crew alongside them. The guys in the stern will know that they're still in touch and there's everything to play for. So it's a way of encouraging almost your opponents to go on. So I'm surprised that California haven't tried to push away a little bit harder than this at this point. It looks like they're taking a little bit more time between strokes and therefore have the race under control. But usually what you'd see is the leading crew to push away. A little bit of steering advice from the umpire there, Fiona Dennis. You can see her just putting her flag back in the launch as she warns the Drexel crew for wandering a little bit too far over the course.
So here is the stroke man, Jack Gordon-Kay, from the California Bears, and these are freshmen, so they're all first year in university, and they are up against the Varsity 8, so the guys in the Varsity 8 from Drexel University, that's their top crew. They're older men, and that's why, well, Cal Berkeley are doing so well to beat the varsity men of Drexel University. I was talking to the Cal Berkeley coach, Pat Shilko, before, and he said, my crew is fun, energetic, and they're really here to learn, and they are learning in this very close race here.
You can see the determination there on the Drexel crew's face. Nicholas Sum in the strokes, gritting his teeth as he rips the raid through the water. They're having a really good go, and they've still got several hundred meters to go. It's still possible to come back from this position in this race, so if they can shake the younger crew on the right of our picture, if they can shake them a little bit, they may just have the chance to sneak through. So let's see what happens as he whips the raiding up and slams his legs down. The crew follow, and you can see Drexel really pushing hard on the left of your picture here. Looks like California on the right still have commanding an advantage, and a little bit of rating in hand. That's the number of strokes per minute on the right hand side, a little bit lower, which means they've got somewhere to go as the Drexel crew on the left continue to try and attack.
So the California crew come down, led of course by their stroke man Jack Gordon-Kay. I was talking to the cox, John Amoroso. You can see the little guy there sitting, urging those big men on, some of them 15 stone. That's Daniel Jordan in the 7 seat, and it's a lovely lad, the cox, John Amoroso, and he has steered them successfully through. The freshmen of Cal Berkeley triumph over the varsity students from Drexel University.
Great race that. Great to see the effort on the Drexel crew as well as they cross the finish line, heads down, dejected and absolutely exhausted.
So we say well done to Cal Berkeley and commiserations to Drexel University.